Now, every year, thousands of children fail to get into their first choice of school. We know that, don't we? We always get the letters from you, and it's frustrating and inconvenient, but it is rarely life-threatening.
The Atzori family's story is rather different. They believe their council's decision to turn down an appeal will put their youngest child's health at risk. Katie Fawcett has a story in Birmingham. Morning, Katie.
Good morning. Well, yes, Ella here was really looking forward to going to the local school with all her friends and neighbours, but we're worried about something now, Ella. What are you worried about?
Oh, Luca.
Worried about Luca. Now, Luca's her little brother. Now, because of changes to the catchment area, Ella now has to go to a school about a mile away. That doesn't sound like a lot, but because they haven't got the lift share agreement they would have had if they were going to the same school as their neighbours, one of her parents will have to take them, depending which one isn't at work, and they'll have to take Luca with them. Now, Luca has a rare genetic condition, which means that this short journey taking Ella to school could put his health at serious risk.
Luca, in February, was diagnosed with a very rare genetic disease called Tay-Sachs disease. What Luca has is no treatment for. We can kind of manage his pain and make him as comfortable and as happy as possible, but that's all. Ultimately, Luca will die, probably between the age of 3 and 3.5. He will go blind, he will lose his hearing, he has no muscle tone, and he's lost all the skills he had at 6 months old. He needs constant care and attention, really. You can't really leave him on his own unless he's asleep. He is susceptible to picking up infections and obviously doesn't have the immunity to fight those infections off. If Luca caught a cold and then that developed onto his chest, that would kill him.
I'm joined now by Luca's family. So just tell me, that ride to school, what could happen? What are your main worries?
It will be extremely distressing for him. It puts a strain on his body. He has many fits throughout the day, and we're just not prepared to do it. Put his life at risk.
Now, you've had a lot of support from your local MPs in the community, haven't you? How shocked are you that the school turned down your appeal?
Absolutely stunned still that if we can't win an appeal with the backing of the community and the local MPs and other health professionals, then who can?
Okay, I just need to correct myself there. It's actually the council who have turned down the appeal. And obviously it's very distressing for the family who've got very precious time with Luca as it is.
A terribly distressing situation, Katie. I mean, is there any prospect of the council changing their minds?
Well, we approached the council and they have issued a statement. I'll just read some of that to you. It says, Boldmere Infants was oversubscribed and there were other applicants who lived closer than the Atzoris. This went to an appeal panel and was rejected, but they are also bound by strict national legislation as to what can be taken into consideration. Doesn't sound very hopeful. And what are you going to do now, guys?
We're going to keep on fighting because we really don't want to put Luca's health at any more risk than it's already at.
Well, good luck and watch this space.
Thanks very much, Katie.